remember from last week, I have to wait for it to go to the main menu before I can open screen share on Discord. Otherwise,
Right.
the game doesn't work. You learn something new every time you play Trails in the Sky FC.
Apparently.
Alright, let's get this show on the road. No, you're not doing this. You're not doing this not reading my controller bullshit again. You said controller configurations were loaded. Bitch. I just realized.
No.
I had to adjust my microphone a bit. I had it at a weird angle. Why? Can I just have one trail stream that does not start off awful? Like, why does every trail stream start off with some form of the game just not working? Either it doesn't... Yes, I know it's loaded with gamepad, but why can't I use gamepad? I wish to use gamepad. Trails is cursed for me. It's like, you want to show off your favorite game? Well, too bad. We're just gonna not fucking work. Okay, now the controller's working.
In the sky with Seven the Vampire and Keith the Dinosaur Boy. I suppose this is how every stream starts.
Just a little scuff. I mean, to be fair, what am I stream? What stream do I have that is not scuff? Like, all my streams are scuffed. Alright, so we're not gonna talk to her yet. Instead, we are gonna do these two side quests first. That's what we ended off on last time, was the side quest. Which means we get to do one of my favorite side quests now.
Oh, great.
Whatever am I to do? I hope those bracers will show up sometime soon. Did I hear you say you were looking for a couple of bracers? Please excuse my cough, I'm still shaking off the cold I had.
Ah, gotcha.
Yes, that's right. Does this mean that you or they? It sure does. Even that handsome young man, too.
That's right, myself included.
Well, what a pleasant surprise this is. There certainly seems to be a lot of people with the name Bracer these days. Does that mean that you're a brother and sister or something like that? You know, that's gotta be it. When people have the same name, it usually means they're family. Well, I guess that's kind of how it is for us.
Well, I think this lady has no idea what bracers are. She seems to have mistaken the word bracer for somebody's name.
You can't be serious. May I ask what the two of you are whispering to each other about?
It'll be a pain to explain all this to her, so let's go along with what she says.
I'll try.
You seem to be troubled over something, ma'am.
My goodness, for such a cute little dumpling, you catch on quick. Young boys are so considerate. Hey, are you really distressed? Are you just trying to flirt with someone who's way too young for you? Oh, that's right. I am so distressed. You good? Did the ninjas get you?
No, it's fine. My microphone almost fell over.
The ninjas got Keith at that moment.
Oh god, oh jeez.
My little Ariel hasn't come home. I carelessly dozed off here at the cafe and she vanished. And who is Ariel exactly? My little kitten. She's so snuggly wuggly. Oh, and if I might add, it's not just her face that's cute, it's her personality as well.
What's the color of your kitten's fur?
Let me think for a moment. Maybe it's like the color of the evening sun in the autumn shining down upon a field of wheat.
So, it's tannish?
I think she's just out running around somewhere. If you find her, please bring her back.
Understood. We'll start by looking for her outdoors. If we find her, we'll come back and report to you.
I'll be waiting right here for you. Good luck, Mr. and Miss Bracer. This lady has all of one brain cell. There's just so many characters we're running into with one brain cell. Okay, I'm trying to remember what the exact pathway for this quest, because I love this quest, but you have to traverse Roland in a very certain way. If I remember correctly, you're supposed to come up this. You have to, because there's certain points that when you pass them, the cat will show. There it is. It's right. I knew it was right around the claw. I could have sworn it. Yeah. Look.
Oh, Cato.
Joshua, is that cat?
It looks like the one the lady was looking for.
I'm certain that's the one. We'd better hurry and catch it. Can't do too much emotion this time because my throat. My throat's still a bit sore.
You know what? Fair enough.
That's why I turned off Anime Girl Redeem still, because I'm still just kind of, yeah. And like, as you can tell from that, it's not just, you know, searching in the right area. You have to hit very certain squares for the cat to appear again.
That's a little whack. All right.
Yeah, it is. Look, it's the cat again. Turning it off and on again. Turning what off and on again? My throat? I don't think that's a good idea. Get back here!
This is just like back at the Perzel farm. It seems like we're doing a lot of chasing these days.
Let me just turn off my throat for a minute. Where's the off switch? Hi, you two. You guys
Just restart it.
Just restart, yeah. Refresh the throat. It's the fucking cat. We're gonna catch you. There's the cat again.
Estelle, wait a minute. Maybe that kitten is trying to...
Oh no, it's getting away! Into the church. I went to the chapel. Let's hurry and catch it.
Here we go again.
I like the fact that it just kind of, like, the door didn't even open. It just kind of teleported into the chapel. It's safe to assume the cat is out of the bag. No, the cat's in the bag. The cat got out of the... No, I think the cat got out of the bag. No, it's... Get in the bag, Nebby. There's nowhere left to run, little kitty. It's time to be caught. Estelle, you're fucking crazy. I like how Joshua didn't even say anything. Joshua's like, God damn it, Estelle. Be a good kitty and surrender. Stay right there like that, and...
Estelle, don't corner her like that. What do you intend to tell the owner if she takes a dive off the terrace?
Is it the chapel of oh no. The chapel is the bag. If the cat takes a dive off the terrace, though, it will land on its feet. Believe me, I have seen a cat walk across something that was sitting on a ledge up, like, on a second floor, flip it over, and land on its feet perfectly fine, and just keep walking. If a cat jumps off a terrace, this terrace here, the cat's gonna live. The cat's gonna be like, fuck this, I'm running off again.
Yo, Chad cat.
The cats do not give any fucks about falling any height. They're just like...
The cat takes no fall damage.
Yeah, cats have feather fall on by default. I know that, but it's not... This cat doesn't deserve it. This cat just... Yeah, like Kumite, like, there you go, Kumite. Leaped off the third floor. Like, Joshua, this cat will live. This cat has nothing to fear if it leaps off the terrace. But it's not like there's any other way to catch her.
Come here, Ariel. That's right. This way. I'm sorry the big bad Estelle stared at you like that.
Jerk.
Come on, let's go back and see your owner.
Okay, I will not do that again.
That's a good girl, Ariel. Alright, let's go. Your owner's waiting for you.
We did it. We brought the cat back.
Cat Girl 7 returns. Oh no.
Cat Girl 7 returned for one line.
Please.
Oh, believe me, if I'm feeling...
Swear. And that's pretty much everything that's happened.
Never seen Ariel spelt with a Y. Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that Ariel was on her way back to see you from the beginning. Each time we saw her, she had been walking toward the cafe.
Now that you mention it, that does seem like what happened.
There's a chance that because of us, she ended up coming back this late.
Oh, don't be silly. You two brought her back safe and sound. I'm grateful to the both of you. But especially you, Mr. Bracer. You're just the cat's meow.
I'll take that as a compliment.
You're blushing, Joshua. I'd sure like to put a collar on you. Then you'd be perfect.
God, please. No. I apologize, but we're going back to report to the guild. Have a nice day.
See you later. Oh yes, I hope to seeing a lot more of Mr. Bracer. There's something wrong with this lady. There's something very wrong with this lady.
I'm frightened.
That lady is a threat. Do I have how much? Because I don't remember if I did anything with my septium after I. Okay, yeah, I did. Oh no, I didn't. Can I open any slots? Nope. I need 80, and I need 50 or 80. Yeah, I need too much of it. And 30. God damn it. Just a bit short. It would be nice because if I could get this open, I could get better, quartz and arts and stuff. But hey, what do I care? Oh, the other one's at mall. I'm gonna go heal up. Well, actually, I'll pass by the Bright family house so I can heal for free.
True.
And what's better than a free heal?
Just take a whole trek back to your house.
I mean, I'm passing by it on the way to, my destination.
Oh, that's true.
Your destination is on the right.
It's like how some people can't. It's like how some people can't take a dump unless they're at home.
Okay. What? Free beer grid, and then I will argue. I don't like alcohol that much, especially not beer. Like beer is just. Eh. If I drink anything, it needs to have like a fruity taste. Be sweet.
What do you put like powder packets in your blood? 7?
Oh, not like I'm talking like. But I could sell beer. I cannot sell healing. Doctors can sell healing.
Yes, that's the point of doctors. What? They
sell healing, Fuck it. If you don't have enough money to pay for this healing, you might as well just be dead.
Yeah.
Oh, that's depressing. I would like one healing, please. That will be $5 million for this healing. This got real fast. But yeah, I'm talking, anyway, Keith, as a response to your question that I didn't respond to because I was too busy, talking about selling healing. I mean, like, alcohol needs to be fruity for me to drink it. Like, 'cause I can drink not fruity stuff in general. I just can't drink not fruity alcohol because alcohol itself is naturally very bitter. I mean... Why am I not just using arts more often? Like, you think me, my favorite, that's, rubbing alcohol for outside boo-boos, drinking alcohol for inside ones, says Sarah Valentine. Keith's favorite character.
Hey, shut up.
You know what's your favorite.
No. Silence.
No. I like how the guide I use, it somehow managed to, like, the guide I used, when, like, making my list and stuff, and, you know, that I check to make my notes, suggested, like, grinding out till you have, like, an absurd amount of Seraph, just so you can, just to, what am I trying to say? Fuck. The words have eluded me.
God.
That did a lot of damage. It's because I'm trying to figure out, like, how to fight this thing, honestly, that I'm getting so confuzzled with my words.
God damn, this thing's like 2 shots Joshua.
Yep. But we're gonna 2-shot it. Eat fucking shit, buddy. Boom! But yeah, I suggested, like, grinding up to have a lot of Seraph by this point, to where you can have all 5 slots opened on Estelle and Joshua. I do not recommend that unless you want to waste your time. I mean, if you're playing on, like, Nightmare, or maybe even Hard Mode, then I can understand, but if you're playing on Normal, and, like, a normal playthrough, you don't really need that.
God dang, dog, you're on chapter 2.
No, we're on the prologue.
Right, we're on the prologue.
We don't need everything open in the prologue. Like, I'll get everything open pretty early on, mind you. It's not going to be too long before Estelle and Joshua especially have all their, you know, ornament open, and I'm just opening, and then I'm just buying a, my dad's here. Hello, Vitae. Hello, Dad. Are you winning? I am winning quite well.
Slots do we have open? We already have, like, what, 3? 2?
Yeah, we have, 3 open on Joshua, and 3 open on Estelle. The real question is, can I open another one on either of them? I don't think I can. No, okay. That needs 50. That needs 80. That needs, okay. You know what I am gonna do then? Because I want that. Let's see. You give me 1 Fire Seraph. So if I just go into the sewer and kill 2 dirty rats. Oh wait, but how much do I need for the, how much do I need for the quartz I want? Okay. Alright, hang on, let me get... Cast or EP cut? I'll get EP cut for now. Alright, so now I need how much of each? No. Would have been here earlier, but there's some aliens that needed blasting. How are you enjoying that, by the way? I've been hearing good things about Halo Infinite from you and Zombie. Although what Zombie showed earlier was terrifying. So I'm not sure if that's a good thing or not. Alright, let's get the Cultive Wounds too. Alright, there we go, and there's the other one. And hey, we get some extra. The game glitched out and, like, all the textures, like, turned into blocks. Yeah, her wide marine squad. It was terrifying. I just look at that while I'm at work. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, whack.
Okay, so now I can open that slot on Joshua. And then I can do it this way. You see, here's where positioning is going to start coming into play. I don't have Impede 2 on anyone? Really? Oh, well. Then maybe, actually... Well, no, hang on. I'm going to do this the way that makes sense, so... Never mind, that doesn't make sense. Shit. EP cut might not be as useful as I thought. Alright, then... You can take that there. There we go. That's how I want it. Now I have an AoE art. Yeah, that's terrifying. Is what it is. Alright, now I have an AoE art, which... AoE in this game, as I said when we got Hurricane, is a freaking godsend at times. Good work. It looks like you ran into a bit of trouble at the mine, though, huh? Huh? How did you know? I got a call from the mine. They said that they were incredibly grateful to the both of you. Now how about you give me a report of what happened?
Okay then, this is what happened.
And now we completed the request and got some more Mira and some more points. Very nice. It looks like you did much more than anyone was expecting from you. Dealing with unexpected accidents is also part of the mission of a bracer. I hope you see more great things from you in the future. You just leave that to us.
Well, you don't have to worry about Estelle missing anything, since her nose is always in everything.
Yeah, what he said. Hey, what are you saying saying that? Why are you saying that? I'm super nosy like that.
Because you are. Your skills lie in being direct, nosy, and naive, right?
Isn't that being a bit harsh, Joshua?
Are you sure about that?
Alright, that's enough, you two. Okay, this is the last of the jobs you'll be doing for Cassius. You've heard of the Liberal News, right? You'll be cooperating with them to get some coverage for a news story. Isn't that the name of the magazine we brought the other day? What are the chances of that happening?
When you say cooperating with them to get some coverage, just what exactly does that entail?
It seems that they're looking for a skilled guide because they want to get some shots of a dangerous place. You'll need to take task the reporters directly for the details. The reporter and camerawoman from the news service are staying at the Hotel Roland. Here's a referral from the guild. Received a guild referral. Alright, how about we get over to the hotel and talk to these people?
Good idea. Let's go.
Before we do that, let's report in that we finished those other two jobs. There we go. Yes, we completed without any trouble. With that, I believe we can afford some new gear. We already got both the weapons. We already got both of them with armored vests, meaning the only thing we have left is this. I'm gonna buy 3 silver earrings for now. I'm not gonna equip them yet. I don't need them. I don't need those yet, but maybe we'll be coming across some poison in the near future, and maybe we're gonna want to have some resistance to it, and maybe by that point in time we'll have a third party member. Maybe.
A lot of hypotheticals here, huh?
You know, it's just preparation for in case things go wrong. Yeah, me too, cough. Vern, I was wondering if I could ask you something. Is it true that people from the magazine company are staying here? Well, you certainly are right about that. You should have some business with them.
Actually, we're here representing the guilds who will cooperate with them on getting a story.
Really? Is that so? Then I regret to inform you that both of them are out at the moment. Oh, well, do you know where they went? The reporter fellow said something about heading over to the bar. How about you try asking there? The bar? Got it. Thanks.
We appreciate the help.
Oh, there's something else I want to show while we are... It's not in the hotel, but I want to see if... Because I don't... It's just... There's always so much to look at. We're scheduled to head to Bose in the next airliner. Oh, so they'll be in Bose in the next airliner. Next to the Bose region for us. Huh. On the way to Bose Market. Huh, neat. Maybe we'll visit Bose one day. Stone Joshua, she managed to come for a visit. Was like spot tea? No? Okay, I just wanted to see if she was still here.
Huh.
Very curious. Just, I like seeing this stuff. There's something I forgot to show off in here. Wow, how cute is this? He was all fidgety. He's always been like that ever since he was elected mayor. The mayor is the type of person who really needs to sink their teeth into the job. What do you guys say? Or she's sent to discover the mine. Okay, so you're just talking about the septium. Okay, neat. What you gotta say now for yourself? I saw the man coming out of the guild earlier. Other than that, I've been seeing Mr. Ryan's mother out in town a lot. I do love the art style of this game. It's a very nice, like, everything. It's all good. I know you have a lot going on, so, you know, it's hard for you to catch streams sometimes, and I stream very late at night. So, there's also that. Most people are asleep. Most people aren't me and can't stay up till way too late.
Yeah, fair enough.
And yeah, I just need to learn that one. Anyway, this is the person we're supposed to be talking to. Huh? Who are you kids supposed to be? Are you perchance the reporter from the Liberal News? That's right, but how do you know that? We do a little improper sleep Yeah, my sleep schedule is quite fucked, actually.
We do a little trolling.
I like getting the scoop on things, but I hate it when people try and pry into my life. What business do you have with me?
We're here representing the Bracer Guild. We were told that you had requested an escort.
No, so you finally come, have you? I've been waiting forever for you guys to show up. So, where's Cassius Bright? Well, the thing is, he had another job come up, so he's not even enrolling. What? I came all the way here so I could get a story of a famous bracer. Crap, what a waste of a trip this turned out to be. I don't get what you're so disappointed about, but there's no need to get your boxers in a bunch. We've got you covered. Guess I don't have much of a choice. You all have to do... Wait, what did you just say? Don't get your boxers in a bunch? No, the we've got you covered part. What do you mean by that? Just like Joshua said, we're representatives, your representatives, bracers. Oh, here's a referral. Hey, this has gotta be some kind of bad joke. Are you trying to tell me that you little brats are bracers? Brats? Is that how you're supposed to address a lady? What do you mean lady? There's nothing sexy about you in that outfit. If you don't like my assessment, then how about slipping into a skirt and acting like the other girls your age? This clothing is specifically designed for those who wield a staff. And this looks like a skirt too. Are you blind? You're such a rude old man. Who are you calling old man? I'm still in my 20s, damn it.
Getting back to business, sir.
Sorry, I was adjusting something.
Oh, okay. The fact is that we were dispatched by the guild. I'd be more than happy to introduce you to someone else, but I don't know when they'll be free.
And I can't extend the deadline any longer. Guess I have no other alternative. Alright, rejoice, you kids. I'm gonna leave this up to you. What a generous old man you are.
Easy, Estelle. I'm Joshua, and this here is Estelle. And you are?
Niall Burns, a reporter of the Liberal News. Though we won't be working together long, I hope you'll do a good job. I'll be grateful when this is all over, too. By the way, where exactly is you want us to guide you? The way I see it, you need a trustworthy guide because you're headed somewhere dangerous, right? Right, my destination is Esmelis Tower. I'm sure you've heard of it before. Heh, that's it? Not only have we heard of it, but we've been there on a job not that long ago. Well, this may just work out after all. So what I really want to do is guide us to the tower roof. I want to get a picture for the magazine. Well, aren't you the thrill seeker?
By us, do you mean that someone else is coming along too?
That was a big yawn. Yeah, I've got my camera woman with me. She says something about her orbital camera not working. Hydrate. Yes, I must hydrate. Especially today of all days. I must hydrate because I'm still shaking off cold. But you should have been back by now. If you're in a hurry, then wouldn't it be a good idea to head over there now? No doubt you're going to take off to get your story once you meet up with your partner, right? Yeah, that's true. Alright then, let's head straight to the tower once we pick up my partner from the Orbital Factory. Let's go and pick up... Eat your vegetables. I don't wanna eat my vegetables.
Vegetables are gross.
You're nasty. What? Anything but that? I'll do anything you ask. Just please give me back my camera. It's worth more to me than my life. This is a problem. I will not eat my vegetables. I will not. What should I do about this, Dad? You're the one who took the job, so you're the one who has to deal with it. Alright, alright, Vitae. Come here, and I'll bite you. I'll bite my vegetables?
Fudge.
You asked for this, Vitae. You did this to us. You asked
Could
for
this
me to...
person be...
That's her, alright. Hey, Dorothy! How long are you gonna keep me waiting? Niall! You came just at the right time! Please help me out here! What did you do this time? You didn't waste all your money so now you don't have enough repairs, did you? That's amazing! How did you guess? Are you clairvoyant or something? Would you do the same thing that many times? No, I already adopted Kumite. Kumite is my son. I already adopted him. When you do the same thing that many times, even an idiot would know what's going on. Do you know this person? I will love you when you stop killing me every time in Among Us. I'm sorry, but can I get you to pay the repair costs? Fine, but I'll need you to write it off as a business expense. How much? Let's see. The decorative clock and the repairs together are 2,000 mira. Hold on! I can't understand the repairs. What does it deal with the decorative clock? Well, I was looking around the store while he was doing the repairs in... Alright, I get 5,000 channel points. Then I will have to love you. I saw a pretty clock. When I picked it up, it broke.
Oh my god.
But I'm glad we can write it off as a business expense. How wonderful is that? That kind of amount isn't going to be covered. Crap. Looks like I'm going to have to pay for it out of my own pocket and get my money back later. Here's your 2,000 mira. And this is your receipt. This is an unbelievably awkward combination if I've ever seen one.
No doubt about that. But the fact that someone had to pay out of his pocket for someone means he's probably pretty nice to work under.
Sorry to keep you waiting, kids. I'd take care of a little trouble. Where are these kids, Niall? The bracers will be acting as our escort and guides. I'll be taking the place of Cassius Bright, whom we originally made arrangements. These young kids are... I'm Estelle. It's nice to meet you.
And I'm Joshua.
So it's Estelle and Joshua, is it? You may be young, but you seem reliable. I'm Dorothy Height. I'm the new camerawoman for the Liberal News. At the moment, I'm training under Niall. Why'd I get stuck babysitting this blockhead of a girl? That damn editor-in-chief. Relax, relax. Something good will come out of it, of all this soon enough. You're one to talk. Never mind, just forget it. Now we've got everyone together, how about we go get our story? Our destination is the
Ismaila's Tower, right?
Alright, let's go! Right on! I love... By the way, these two are two of my favorite side characters in Trails history. They are amazing, if you can't tell, just from the this intro. Like, this is just a sign of things to come for these two. And by the way, Niall, these two are like the greatest reporters ever. Like, Niall is amazing. Anyway, Dorothy is our first example of a somewhat interesting civilian we have to protect. I'll explain it a bit more once, you know, it actually goes off. But there is something more to her than just, you know, the typical moving back and forth that, you know, the previous people we've protected have done.
Whoa.
She can actually do something. That's the wrong way. Dorothy is the most powerful character in the Trails universe.
Oh, no way.
I mean, there are theories. I can't really talk about them right now because they wouldn't make sense to anyone else, but there are theories about who Dorothy might actually be. Most of them are jokes, but, I mean, to be fair, knowing this series, they could be real. Can she beat Goku? Yes.
Oh, Dorothy.
Dorothy can beat Goku. Wow, the tower is really tall. I wonder how many floors it has. Last time we were here, we only made it as far as the 2nd floor. But judging from the scale, I'd say probably has about 5 or 6.
There should be 5. At least that's what it said in the book at home. It was investigated some time ago, but it looks like it was abandoned after that. That reminds me. It seems like there are a number of other towers like this in the borough.
That's correct. A tower similar to this one in Bose, Ruan, and Zeist regions. They all seem to have been built around the time the Borough Kingdom was founded. Is that so? I think I'm starting to feel the history already. My job is to uncover the truth about them. Dorothy, give me a few long-angle shots of this place. Sure. Here we go. Amazing. Is a photographer's personality supposed to change by taking a camera in their hands like that?
Certainly looks like a pro. What? What?
Ow! That really hurt now. That happens every time you try to take a picture like that. Quit trying to act professional and just get me a shot using your usual style. I guess I should have tried to tone down my style just to look good. Well, I guess I have to do it my own way. Oh, good. Oh, looking good, looking good. Now that's what I call sexy and cute. Here we go. Say cheese. This woman is just... She has no brain. I don't get it. Why is she doing that when she's not taking photos of a person?
Somehow it seems natural for her.
She says she can see the expression of the scenery, whatever that's supposed to mean. Believe it or not, she takes some pretty breathtaking pictures acting all ridiculous like that. No thoughts. She has absolutely no thoughts. She's just... I guess it could be considered a type of genius. That's kind of borderline insane, though. Wow, people sure never are what they seem to be. I can't read most of the time. Okay, I'm all done here. Alright then, let's get inside. We're headed for the roof. I'm counting on you two greenhorns. You just leave it to us. We won't let any monsters lay a single paw on you.
Please make sure to keep close behind us. Brain empty, camera full.
She has no brains when I join on. Hello, Nuke. Yeah, Dorothy has absolutely no brain.
Brain empty, camera full.
Yeah, she has a camera. That's all she has to her life. Alright. Welcome to our 2nd visit to the Esmelish Tower. And this is our first actual visit, too. Like, our first time we just kind of walked up a bit and then beat the crap out of some monsters that were harassing kids. This time we're actually There we go! Dorothy can blind enemies with her camera. It does present some problem, though, because as you can see, to do it, she has to walk towards the fighting.
Ah, let's see.
So, I prefer her not doing that, because then she doesn't get killed by monsters as easily. Alright.
And we can't command her to.
Yeah, we can't make her stop. I have some... I'm trying to remember how to properly get through this area with getting everything. Yeah, as you can see, most of the monsters on the 2nd floor aren't really that much of a problem. Now that we're up at the 3rd floor, though, monsters are going to take a kind of a increase. The zombie emote. The best emote. The zombie noms.
No.
Nom. Alright. Anyway, why don't we show off that new art we got? I mean, we're going to kill one enemy anyway, but let's show off Ariel! That is a good art this early game. it does damage to... It's a pretty wide area, and if you get it lined up right, you know, you can usually hit everything that's on the field. Something to consider about aerial, though. I'll point it out more during the next time I use it. But there's something there is important to note about it. Because it's a certain type of art. Because there's two ways AoE arts work. Why did I get stopped? Like, I was walking this way and suddenly I couldn't walk anymore. Alright, now's a good time to show it off. So, with aerial, if you notice, I can place it in areas where monsters are not. The spell will go off exactly where you place it, rather than targeting a single enemy.
Huh.
So, sometimes it is better to plan ahead when using it, and position it in a place where the enemies will likely be during your next turn, just depending on when the spell is going to go off. Also, these guys resist wind arts, so, you know, guess there's that, but, I mean, I'm just showing it off to show it off. Tear Balm! What do you guys say for yourself? You already got the treasure. Don't be greedy. I'm gonna be as greedy as I want to be. 4D chest. Yeah! I mean, there is a lot of tactics to this game. There's a lot of 4D chests to this game. Where the fuck is the next floor? Hang on. Welcome to Ismelish Tower, where it can be kind of awkward to navigate. There it is. Alright, 4th floor. And here's another one of these fuckers. I'll just take them out normally. These guys really don't take much of a beating, so there's no need to waste too much EP. Yeah, I'll let the palm live. I want to show what the palm can do a bit. I say as I immediately hit it by accident. I legitimately did not mean to hit the palm. Palms can, if they hit you, they can take EP, so be careful of that.
Oh, great.
Found some knitted shoes. You already took everything it had to offer. What more do you want? Those knitted shoes, I believe, are... Yeah, they're going on Estelle because better defense, and I'd rather have Estelle with more defense than Joshua. Estelle is our tank, after all. Alright, well, our AoE art is entirely useless this time around because these guys are resistant to wind, so we just gotta beat the crap out of them.
Bonk.
Yeah, just bonk the shit out of them with our weapons. I mean, it's not like it's that hard. I mean, like, here's the thing. Like, on the note of that guide saying, oh, have all your stuff, you know, have Estelle and Joshua maxed out. I have not taken a single hit of damage. I've not taken a single point of damage in this place yet. I mean, I'm about to now that I didn't back attack, but, like, when you look at it, that's how... Oh, yeah, these guys drain health when they hit. That's what's special about them. I knew there was something special about these dumbasses. And that's what it is. They're just an annoyance. And they also resist blind, I guess. That's nice.
Oh, great.
Yeah, that's the first time I've taken damage, and it wasn't even that much damage. Hi, I'm gonna beat the crap out of you because your friends were dicks. Your friends over there were assholes, so now you get to die too. I was gonna let you be, but instead... Ah, who am I kidding? I don't let any monsters be in this game. I'd rather kill them for the experience in Seraph.
You're under arrest for being friends with a murderer.
Yeah, pretty much. Look, they give me experience in Seraph, and they deserve death.
Wow.
Besides, who's gonna miss these monsters? They're monsters. They're not. They don't have anything to do. They're monsters. No one loves them.
Have rights.
Hey, remember when we were like debating killing those monsters because we didn't really need to? That was fun. This chest mocks you with its emptiness. They're monster mothers and monster wives. Well, I'll kill them too. Just kill all the monsters. This is the 5th floor. But is this the right area of the 5th floor? Or is it... Yeah, okay, this is the right area of the 5th floor, because this should lead me over this way. And, oh boy! Yeah, I'll use aerial here. I'm mostly using it to get the, oh shit, that might not be the best. I might have not followed... I didn't follow my own advice about, you know, angling it based on where they'll be. Remember, angle it based on where they'll be. Alright, but they have all gathered up now, so this should make this a bit easier. Or there's gonna be the crap out of Joshua here. Oh, fuck! My hand slipped. I really hate that. I really hate that that keeps happening. It's all because I'm holding turbo mode so much. I need to stop doing that.
Fair enough.
There we go. Nice big attack. And you can just beat the shit out of Joshua a bit. Okay, Joshua needs to stop getting beat the shit out of now. Ariel. Tier. I know Niall's in a bit of danger, but it should be fine. There we go. Yeah, see, it was fine. Oh, he's gonna go after Dorothy instead anyway. What a dick. Alright. There we go. We got a bunch of items. And no, wait. This was not the right... Yeah, this was not the right area of the 5th floor. It's the other way I want to go. God dang it. All that, and I got the wrong area of the 5th floor. It is the other staircase I wanted, which is over... Okay, hi. Did not recall saying I wanted to fight you, but I will anyway.
Hello there.
I mean, I could run, but, you know, murder. Yeah, there's another chest I want to get, especially because it's actually a pretty dang good item. It's Dorothy, you can't fucking blind this one. It's immune to your sorcery. This is the staircase I wanted. Because over this way, there is another one of these assholes. I'm just gonna... Okay, never mind. I was just gonna say I'm just gonna walk past you, but I guess not. Well, this time it's just one of these Thanks, Estelle. Proud of you, Estelle. If we open this chest, a monster appeared!
Oh God.
Alright. These guys are called robber trappers. These guys come in a lot of chests. You do want to be a bit careful when fighting them, because when they go down, you'll see here in a minute. Oh, they're just gonna spam arts on Niall and Dorothy here, aren't they? Okay, thank you. When they go down, they will, once more, I'm gonna use that on you. I'm gonna use dual strike since I have the strength up on you. And this will take out you. They explode when they go down.
Oh, great.
Yeah, more enemies that go boom when they die. Yeah, Joshua should be able to take the hit. God, I really do hate, like, early game, oh, fuck. Oh, wait, no, Joshua's out of range of the self-destruct this time. I was gonna say, oh, fuck, that's not gonna end well, but no. Joshua was very out of range of that. Tin staff. Apparently, someone already looted this chest. Now, who could that be? Not me.
Can you imagine?
Alright, equipment. That was a new weapon for Estelle, by the way. The tin staff. Our attack goes from 59 to 62.
Ooh.
It's not like it's a huge, huge improvement, but I mean... Believe me, that's going to come in handy in the long run. Those couple of points of damage will be better in the long run.
And the improvement is a good improvement.
Yep. Where is... There's a chest I'm missing, though. Unless I'm mistaken. Oh, crap. That's not a good... This is not a good... Alright. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'll survive. Get out of the way, you two. Yeah, just go after these two. You know, taunt would probably be very helpful, but, you know. So when do I do things that are smart? Because taunt would make it to where they don't attack anything but a cell. Ugh. At least I'm dying a lot less. Was it? Yeah, why did you suddenly come after me, fucker? Well, I still got plenty of usage of this left, so. And then they'll go after Estelle, which is good. Yeah, there we go. They suck up EP when they hit you. Yeah, they'll go after Estelle, but they'll be in, like, the corner. So they'll still get hit by it. Well, now we don't have any EP left. Well, now we do, because... Yeah, so... I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world getting your EP absorbed by palms. It's just kind of annoying.
Fair enough.
Okay, I'm going to assume the item I'm thinking of is on the 5th floor. I know I shouldn't... Oh, there it is! Potluck in a shell. And ask yourself how long that potluck has been in this chest, and if you feel lucky. That's the one I was missing. This again. Alright, I'm gonna do this the smart way this time, and pay attention to where they're going to be rather than where they are at the start. And then I'm gonna use taunt on the 4 of them. Ow! Ah, there we go. I was able to sneeze finally. Because this should take out... I spend more time in the Shadow Realm.
What?
The fucking Shadow Realm.
What were you doing in there, Vitae?
Vitae, did you lose a duel to Myrick Ishtar? Boom. Lost that duel against Myrick Ishtar. I am Myrick Ishtar! Fucking love the Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge voice.
Leather pants.
Damn, that's a good fucking... That's almost like spot on. Bakura! Mr. Tweedums! No! It looks like we finally made it to the rooftop. Wow, would you look at the beautiful scenery? Now this is something else. It looks like we should be able to get a better shot than I had anticipated. And that's the thing I was telling you about earlier. I wonder what that's supposed to be exactly. It looks like a giant ornament-operated cauldron, if you ask me. According to my sources, it's some sort of ancient device. Although nobody seems to know what exactly it's used for. Hey Joshua, did you know something like this was up here? Joshua? It's no use. Oh.
No use hiding. I think it would be wise to come out where we can see you.
Huh? Please don't hurt me. I'll come out already. I'm coming out right now. Who is this guy? So somebody arrived before we did, huh? What a surprise! What a surprise that was. Nice find, Joshua.
And you are?
I apologize. Please forgive me. I'll give you every last mirror I have. Please spare my life. I'll take the mirror. Look here, buddy. Please don't mistake us for robbers or something weird. Do you recognize this emblem, don't you? Estelle showed the man her guild emblem. Wait, that's the Bracer Guilds. So you're trying to tell me that you're bracers? In the flesh. I'm Estelle, and this is Joshua. We're here as reporters from the Burl News. We're having these two provide our escorts so we can cover the tower. I'm relieved to hear that. Please, just don't ever scare me like that again. The fact that you came up here like that made me suspicious of you all.
And look who's talking. You seem quite the suspicious fellow yourself. Do you mind telling us who you are exactly?
I apologize for my belated introduction. My name is Alba, and I am an archaeologist. I came here to investigate in the tower in order to further my research of ancient civilization. All alone? I'm surprised you made it here in one piece. Somewhat, but actually I've grown accustomed to investigating ruins like these. You see, I've got a lot of confidence in my ability to flee from monsters if need be. Although this time, I found myself in a bit of a pickle. You are one crazy scholar, if you ask me. However, being an archaeologist would mean you're familiar with the tower's origins, right? Well, more than the average person, anyway. But since I've only just begun, my investigations are still a lot of things I don't know There's still a lot of things I don't know myself. There we go. Couldn't read that for some reason. That's fine. Is there anything interesting you could tell us about this place? It'd be useful for an article. Let's see. Has everyone heard of the Septerians before? I think Father Divine maybe said something about that before.
You mean the 7 treasures endowed with power and bestowed upon the ancients by Adios, right?
That's exactly what I'm referring to. It seems these ancients ruled the earth, seas, and skies, using the power of these treasures. It had also been... Neon! Thank you for becoming a loyal subject. I hope you enjoy my content for, all I produce. I thought you were already following me, honestly, Neon. I'm surprised. It's also been written... Hello, Neon! Hey! It's also been written that they were able to unlock the secrets of time and life. Approximately 1,200 years ago, when the ancient civilization was destroyed by a mysterious calamity, the Septerians were also lost. That's the legend also recorded in the scriptures of the Septerian Church. But what does that have to do with this tower? A part of the legend states that the Septerians slumber somewhere within the borough. And thank you for joining the Legion as well, Neon! You should have a subscriber badge. I'm not sure why my subscriber badges are not showing up. Why are my subscriber badges not showing up? It's weird. The Ariel? Stream delay! No! Not the internet! That certainly has a strange ring to it. If the legend is really true, I figured I might be able to find some clues here at the tower, since it's one of the oldest ruins in all of the borough. So I came out to investigate. Aw, what an inspiring story. It is, isn't it? You can feel my passion for things of antiquity, right? This is splendid. I'm overjoyed that there's someone else who understands the way I feel.
So, did you find any of those clues you were looking for?
I'm still working on that part. But if I can figure out how this device works, I think I might end up dropping out. Stream delay can be a pain. I'm not sure. So it's your internet messing up? If you can, try resetting your router. That might help. That helps a lot of times when I have very bad, delay. I just reset the router and it suddenly says, okay, yeah, never mind, you're good.
Yeah, just punch the router.
Punch it, yeah, punch it. I had to reset my throat earlier. But if I can figure out how this device works, I might be onto something. I think that's an interesting story, but as it stands, it's a speculative one. From what you've told me... Oh, Professor Alba really is passionate. From what you told me, I'm sorry to say, it wouldn't fly as an article. I see. That's extremely disappointing to hear. I'm surprised myself. Contrary to my expectations, you are serious about the article that you write. That's because I can't write articles based on uncertain news sources. We may run the occasional gossip column, but it's a policy of the liberal news to verify our information. This man, I can just say that this man is the badass reporter.
Man, imagine if we had that kind of dedication in our news.
Look, we already had the real talk. We're talking about the healthcare system.
Yeah, fair enough.
Like how this is the episode with real talk. Like, you can't get free healing. That is aside. Let's get what we came here for, shall we? Dorothy, I want you to get several panorama shots of the Roland region. Everything else I'll leave up to your aesthetic touch. Now get out there and get me some... Oh, he is a badass journalist. This man is amazing. He deserves all the support and love. Get there and give me some good pictures. Get me pictures of Spider-Man. Understood. Your apprentice Dorothy Height is ready for action. Those are gonna be... What would it be in the liberal region? Get me pictures of Bracers. Get me pictures of Cassius Bright.
Get me pictures of Cassius Bright.
Get me pictures of Cassius Bright terrorizing the city. And as for you, Mr. Archaeologist, how about heading back to town with us when we're done here? These two kids may look like a couple of brats. They do a pretty fine job as escorts. Something about the way you say that makes me feel like it wasn't a compliment. If it's alright with you to have me along, then that's far more than I could ask for. Then I guess it's decided. It's just gone. Yeah, he really is. So how about we take a break until Dorothy finishes getting her shots? Shot! Everybody! Oh.
Alba gives me Otacon vibes.
Otacon? Really?
Yeah.
Out of, like, any character... Cassius,
I don't know why. Well, maybe not Otacon. Maybe Huey Emmerich? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I can't get Emmerich, but Otacon of all people... Like, that just feels like a weird... who is this Octagon? Dorothy's getting vaccinated. You see, I was thinking, I was thinking like, you know, shots of whiskey. From this high... Oh, by the way, I love this fucking aspect ratio.
Oh, lovely.
I don't know, it's the best thing. It just kind of cuts off right there. From that side, I can see all of Roland. With the scenery, this whiskey shots directly into the bloodstream. Damn, that is a Shara move. That is a Charizard move. Or a Sarah move, depending on which one you want to... With scenery this good, if someone turned up to this place to a tourist spot, they'd probably make a boatload of Mira.
Yeah, you're probably right about that.
What's wrong? You look a little pale.
I can't hide anything from you, can I?
And streaming. Alright. Get some rest, Neon. Draw the file, draw. Yes, it is so good. Thank you for becoming a follower and a subscriber. I hope to see... I hope you can catch some streams later, though. Get some rest, though. If if you're... Things are draining. If you feel drained and all that, just, best thing you can do is get some rest.
Yo, sleep good.
Yeah, sleep is always good. I was telling that to someone yesterday as well.
Absolutely. After we stepped onto the roof, I started feeling a little woozy.
Doing the hydrate. I will hydrate right before I say this line. Good hydration.
Hydrate.
Hydrate. I like Dorothy back there saying, "Are you gonna be okay?" Dorothy's just taking pictures.
I think they'll be alright once I get a bit of fresh air. Why don't you make the most of the opportunity and have a good look around yourself?
But...
And broadening one's knowledge during a time like this is all a part of being a bracer. If you come across anything of interest, then you can tell me about it later, right?
Sometimes you can be such a smooth talker. You know that? Alright, I'll have a... This man finna die horribly, ain't he? But if you start feeling any worse, you let me know, okay?
Sure.
I will not answer that question.
This man finna die. No.
Alright, we got three.
Whoa, hold up.
We got 3 people here to talk to. I think first I'll talk to Alba here. Because he's, our new friend. We just met him.
Huey Emmerich, there he is.
Like, I just don't get how you get... I mean, I guess I can kind of see Otacon. Like, thinking about it, I can kind of see it. But, I don't know, just Otacon is too spastic.
A less spastic Otacon.
Yeah, a less spastic Otacon. Also, Otacon, you know, fucked, I think it was his sister or his mother. I can't remember. Look.
Yes, Metal Gear.
Metal Gear Solid lore is fucking weird.
Yeah. Rising doesn't help things.
Not like I remember that like when that fucking cutscene in Metal Gear Solid 2, and I was like, what the actual fuck? Like, I know the series was yeah, I couldn't remember which it was. Honestly, it's
don't seem any better.
it's just it was his mom, yeah. Welcome to fucking... And by the way, I'll be playing Revengeance, so I can't wait to see the bit of Metal Gear lore I've never seen before and learn that it's even weirder than I thought. Oh, hi there, Estelle. Oh, hi there. Estelle, was it? Is your partner feeling all right? Yeah, he said he just wants to get a bit of fresh air. I see. There's certainly a nice breeze up here, isn't there? I wanted to say this, however. I'm impressed that both of you were bracers at such a young age. If I remember correctly, one must be at least 16 years of age to qualify to become a bracer, right? You sure know your stuff. And that's right, I'm exactly 16 myself. How nice it is to be young. There are limitless possibilities at that age. If I were about 10 years younger, I'd solve the mysteries of all these ancient ruins across the entire continent with these very hands. The entire continent, huh? That's a pretty tall order. Which means you're not from Liberl, right? No, I was born in the north. But just for the record, I'm not from Erebonia. You don't have to worry about that. Although I hate war with a passion, that hatred isn't directed at the people of the Empire. You lost someone dear to you. Yeah, my mother. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring up any painful memories. It's okay, it happened more than 10 years ago. And since then, there's been a new addition to the family. Oh, you mean that boy over there? Yep, he's like a little brother. Although he's probably trying to act more like an older brother. I wonder why I'm telling you all this. It's usually the kind of thing a person tells others. It's perfectly fine. Aren't good relations such a wonderful thing? He's an interesting man, to say the least.
Dorothy is just wandering around through all of this.
Dorothy's just taking pictures. What are you up to, Dorothy? Oh, Estelle! This place is wonderful, isn't it? I'm even starting to wonder if the number of photo courses is going to be enough. The scenery sure is great, like you say. Well, if you keep taking pictures of the same thing, you know, it won't be enough. By the way, what's a photo quartz? It's an ultra-thin crystal citric circuit fabricated from septium. It's set up so that you can take a photograph by burning it with a light. That's just what I expect from a cameraman, so it's pretty much film. You know, it's this world's version of film. Huh. I do like how they actually explain how the technology works. You know, with septium and how it processes and stuff. Because, I mean, it's not like it's needed, but it's a unique detail to this world that helps you understand how things work.
Yeah, if I'm to understand things correctly, this is like right after like the Burl's version of the Industrial Revolution.
No, this is so I guess for timeline's sake, what would be the Industrial Revolution was the Orbo Revolution, which was before even the 100-Day War that everyone's been talking about. You know that how they keep mentioning the war?
The war with Erebonia.
Yeah, the war with Erebonia. It was before even that. However, Liberl is one of the major centers of technological advancements.
Oh, gotcha.
They have been pushing out crazy orbital technology for a long time. They're one of the 3 leading in it. Well, 4 leading. We'll learn more about that later, though, so I don't need to get into all that right now. But there are 4 major technological figures within Erebonia. One are within not Erebonia, within fucking Zemeria, and one of them is in Liberl.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
That reminds me, what's the deal with Joshua? Well, he said he's getting some fresh air. A raven-haired young man standing silently in the flowing breeze. I think I could really take a good picture with that kind of setting. Do you think he'd let me snap a shot of him if I asked? He doesn't seem to be a fan of that kind of stuff. I think he'd probably turn you down. Aw, what a waste. He's probably just shy, right? God, I love Dorothy. She's just such a dork. She is just one of those characters. You're like... Dorothy, yeah. Oh man, the taste of cigarette is wonderful. At first I wasn't in the mood to come to a story in a rural place like Roland, but sometimes these types of places aren't so bad. If you want to be rude like that, then maybe you shouldn't come at all. No can do. It's a direct order from the editor-in-chief. Teach that blockhead girl a thing or two. Otherwise I'd be all over the kingdom searching for the latest scoop right now. When you say scoop, you don't just mean gossip for your next article. Not that I have anything against gossip, but reportage is primordially greater. And in that sense, this place has my interest. The place has my interest peaked is Bose. The Bose region? Did something happen there? A number of large burglaries have been taking place, one after another. The identity of the criminals is unknown, but it seems that the group has gotten a pair of wings. Wings? Oh, I see. An airship, right? What are they? Sky bandits or something? That seems the most logical conclusion. There's also a possibility that could be a minute of deception by the Erebonian Empire. What? That's impossible! We're supposed to have a peace treaty with them. Sure, but the Empire incurred some heavy losses during the war 10 years ago. Can't do much now that every other nation on the continent has their eye on them, but could be their way of getting back at us. That said... They're seagulls! Damn treacherous birds. What?
Seagull? What?
I don't even know! Are we saying the seagulls are committing burglary? That said, nobody really knows for sure. Which is why our job as reporters is to bring these things to light. Also, can I just say I like that because it kind of gets you ready for what's to come.
Foreshadowing.
Yeah, kind of, let you in on what's happening in other regions. And, judging by that intro, we'll be exploring all the regions. You could tell by the way that the intro cinematic was, our entire story isn't going to be spent just in this little rural area of, Liberl. We'll be going all across this great kingdom and seeing all it has to offer.
Yo, let's go, Bright Family road trip.
Are you still feeling sick, Joshua? No, I'm much better. They can also steal crates.
I should be good to head back whenever everybody's ready.
I'm relieved to hear that. What brought this all on anyway? I doubt it's lack of oxygen in the tower because the rest of us are all right. Maybe it's a sudden fear of heights?
I don't think so.
Estelle! Joshua! I like how he was just standing there, kind of looking at the wall. Are you finished taking pictures? You bet I am! And I got a lot of good ones, too. Looks like we're done here. How about we head back to town? Alright, greenhorns, lead the way. I'm counting on you, children. Thank you so much for escorting me back here. This is the first time I've been able to make it back from the ruins without being chased, or bitten, or... I don't know how to begin to express my appreciation.
You don't need to thank us. It's our duty as bracers.
Think you'd be better off hiring some bracers next time you go off to investigate some ruins. My head says yes, but my wallet says no. I'll try and save up a bit, though. Well, have a wonderful day, and I hope we can all meet again. What an interesting blue-haired man. I do like Alba's character. He's just so involved in what he's doing. I think it's about time we said goodbye as well. was a bit nervous at first. You kids did a fine job. Let me say thank you to the both of you. That's what I like to call raw skill. Don't get cocky on me. The braces I know would make the two of you look like little fledglings, not ready to leave the nest. You're gonna need to work harder. I'll try to remember that.
So, are the two of you headed back to the company soon?
Nah, we're gonna spend the day or so relaxing here in Roland. You need to write up a rough draft for some articles and such. I'll head over to the oval factory and get these photographs developed. Take it easy, you two. Let's just hope she doesn't break anything else.
Oh god.
Guess this is the last of the jobs we got from Dad. They're so much tougher than I thought they'd be. I agree with you there.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry
I
about
feel
that.
like I have greater awareness now about what it means to be a bracer. It's not just about fighting for justice.
Here you go again, saying all the right things. But yeah, I guess I get where you're coming from.
It seems we've got a long road ahead of us if we want to succeed in this profession. For the time being, why don't we report to the guild?
That sounds like a good idea. Oh, before we go, how are you doing? Still not feeling well?
Thanks for asking. But I'm feeling a lot better.
It's small things like this, small moments like this, how they're already starting to realize just what it means to be a bracer. That it's not just, you know, fight monsters and all that. It's, you know, you gotta be prepared for a lot as a bracer. You have to, there's much more to it. Alright. Well, oh, and Scherzard's here too.
Ooh.
Oh, Estelle, Joshua. Shara? What are you doing here?
This is a rare occasion. Usually you're out and about.
I just finished the jobs I took over for your father. And I was reporting to the guild. So you finished your load too? Huh? Somehow or other, I guess. I heard from Ina that you guys aren't doing too bad yourselves. I guess everything I went through to train you two amounted to something. We're grateful too. Well, I guess we'll report in as yeah. Go ahead. Let's hear what you've got. Reported about the reporters. And we get Junior Bracer 7th class giving us the Eagle Eye Quartz. Good work, you two. How about you, Scherzard? Don't you think they've done a fine job? For a bunch of newbies, you did an average job. But you shouldn't be satisfied with that level of work. Especially you, Estelle. You're always the first to get on that high horse of yours. Okay, I get it already. Great work, all of you. I'm surprised that we were able to fill the work gap left by Cassia so quickly. I wonder if we'll be able to relax for a bit now. I don't know. I can imagine that the downtime might be a bit of a drag.
Well, that won't be a problem, since there are plenty of other small jobs like patrolling the roads and exterminating monsters.
It's been a while since I've been able to take a break. Alright, time for my reward. I'm gonna drink until I can't drink anymore tonight. Estelle, Joshua, you two join me as well. We have to watch you get plastered and make a fool of yourselves? Oh, so that's what you're saying? You're turning down my... Oh, so what you're saying is you're turning down my invitation. You've got a lot of nerve to do something like that to your mentor. What am I supposed to say? Your drinking habits are intolerable. You cause a ruckus, dance like a maniac, and try to strip in public.
Agreed. It's pretty embarrassing.
Scherzard, just where do you think you're gonna take these underage kids? Come on! The alcohol is what makes things entertaining! If you're so against coming along with me, then I don't need you, Estelle. Really? Yep. Instead, I'll just have Joshua make up for your absence.
Why me? Shira?
Now hold on a minute! Joshua, you look like you'll make a fine companion. Whether we're talking booze or something else behind closed doors, I'll help break you in.
Break me in?
Oh! Alright, you big pervert, Joshua. Why are you drooling like that?
It's not what you think.
Scheherazade, stop! You have violated the law! We have a major problem! We have a major problem, and it's at Scheherazade. Scheherazade will get to do that eventually, don't worry.
Whoa.
Scheherazade will get what she wants eventually.
Whoa.
I've talked about this with Amor before. Huh? Mayor Klaus? Fuck. See, I have an actual cough, so it was very easy to cough there. Estelle, Joshua, and Scheherazade, am I glad to see you?
Saved by the bell. And what's wrong, sir? And why are you in such a hurry?
This is terrible! My home! Disaster! It's gone! Oh, his house got picked up by a tornado and his daughter is now in a mystical land? Mayor Claus was able to escape. What? Alright, calm down, Mayor Claus. Take a deep breath and let it out. Apparently, it seems as though my home was robbed while I was out.
Oh, fudge.
What? That's not being calm at all, Estelle. I had something to speak about with our divine about. Can we talk about this for a minute? The priest's name is Father Divine. You know, I haven't acknowledged that yet, but yeah.
Apt name for a priest. Fair enough.
Like, what else was he supposed to do with the last name Divine? Could you imagine someone with the last name Divine becoming a, I don't know, shit, what job could they have? I don't know.
Mailman.
Mailman. Mailman Divine.
Such a, like, big energy name.
Hi, I'm Sergeant Divine.
I deliver letters.
Now he's part of the military, though. He's Sergeant Divine.
Oh, true.
Lieutenant Divine. Fucking. This is Captain Divine speaking on behalf of Liberal Airlines. I'd like to thank you for flying with us today. Our flight is going to be late because, well, fuck you, that's why. This is a plane, and we never leave on time. Because of my Archangel's message post office. Can we just hello, I'm Dr. Divine, and I will be operating on you today.
Open up the wiki how.
Oh god. Yeah, he just opens it. He doesn't even, he's not even licensed. He just... Well, it says that I need to cut here. Oh, that's your heart. Well, you're dead. When I came home, it was rather odd for no one to greet me at the door, so I looked around and the rooms were in a great state of disarray. Wait, what about your wife and Lita? Don't worry, they're both fine. I found them locked up in the attic. They're fine, they were just fucking...
They were locked up, that's fine.
At least they're not hurt, they were just locked in the fucking attic without food or water for 3 days. That's a relief to hear. So luckily no harm came to anyone. I won't get us anywhere just standing around here. So you could take us to this crime scene, Mayor Klaus? Absolutely. I appreciate your cooperation. Wait for me. I'm going too.
Good idea. We may be able to be of help.
Well, if you insist. Ina, we'll be at the mayor's place investigating the incident. If you have anything come up, just toss it on Ridge's shoulders. I'm sure he'll just be relaxing at the bar anyway. Yes, I'll do that. And everyone, be careful. Well, things seem to have taken a sudden turn for the worse. Wow, this place is an absolute mess. These crooks the crooks really tore through here. Look at the safe. The septium, which was supposed to be given to Her Majesty the Queen, has been stolen. We went through all that shit to get it.
God dang it.
I'm really sorry, especially having you through all the trouble to bring it here.
It's not you who should be apologizing. It's the crooks who are in the wrong. By the way, how are the other rooms in the house?
The other rooms, for the most part, appear to have been left untouched. About as messy as the attic room, which my wife and Lito were locked up in. Estelle, Joshua, there's something I want you to do. Which is, I'll speak with the mayor about the incident. I want you to check out the inside of the house. You mean like an on-site investigation? Are you sure we're...
the task?
Since we're all here, splitting up would be the best way to cover more ground, no? Alright, we'll see what we can do. Proceed carefully and deliberately. Alright, Mayor Klaus, how about we talk in the parlor? Sure, now where to begin? Alright! How about we start investigating this mess? An on-site investigation, huh? I'm starting to get butterflies in my stomach.
How about we start from this room? And let's not forget to ask for witness statements from the other residents.
Sounds like a plan. Alright, so there's a select few things you have to investigate. However, if you look at everything, you'll be able to better, figure out what's going on. You don't have to look at everything from the bonus BP to my memory, but you do have to get the questions right that you're going to be asked afterwards. So it's worth it to kind of take a look at everything so you can figure out the questions for yourself.
Ah, I see.
Look, there's some marks on this railing.
You're right, and they're fresh too. Looks like something metal dug into the wood.
Alright, so it seems they came up from this way. The next apparent thing to check would be the safe. The gift we delivered was to Mayor Klaus for the Queen is... Those crooks are not gonna get away with this.
It doesn't look like they jimmied the door either. They must have decrypted the combination and opened it, or...
Could they really have cracked the combination?
It's not impossible, but I imagine it'd be difficult for anyone besides a skilled pro. The best guess is that they figured out the combination using a much simpler means.
What do you mean by simpler means?
Well, let's see. They could have, for example, dusted the buttons with a special powder. A powder like that would have absorptive properties, and due to the fineness, would be invisible to the naked eye. However, if a blue light were placed over it, it would glow.
Alright, and?
Now let's imagine for a minute that the mayor entered the combination with the powder present. The powder on the buttons would stick to his fingers and come off. This would be one way to know which buttons were pressed.
Now wait a minute, wouldn't they still not know the orders in which the buttons were pressed?
That's not exactly the case. As the powder collected on the fingers increased, the amount taken from the buttons would decrease. In other words, the crooks could press the buttons in order starting from the least luminescent. It might be a little difficult if there were duplicate numbers. The crooks should be able to make a pretty good guess as to what they are.
That makes sense. Joshua, are you a genius or something?
That's just basic knowledge. Anyway, let's go check out the buttons.
Huh. Which means they do have, like, a level of forensics in this world, which is,
Yeah.
nice.
Just as I thought, powder was used. Now, there's no doubt in my mind that this safe was opened using the same method I just explained.
Oh, right. Now the big question is, who dusted the buttons with the powder? We know it would have at least been someone who visited the residence.
Right. Now figuring out who that is, that's going to be the tricky part.
Well, we got that now, in our knowledge. This place is all torn apart. Lita would probably faint if she saw this.
Looks like all the books on the shelf have been scattered around the room. Seems kind of senseless to have done all this.
Alright. And then there's this. This is just a clutter box, right? It's empty as well.
The box looks like it was burned off. Criminals may have used it in orbital gun.
Well, it's good to note that too.
They shot the box?
Yeah, they were just trying to get into it, so they shot the lock off. It's just like the mayor to have a ton of difficult books like this.
Looks like he's got some valuable antique books here as well. criminals either had no idea about the values of the books, or...
And yeah, it's the same thing. Yeah, if it's something you've already read, then it's obviously, you know, not as important. There it is. This is the one I was looking for. This pot's been tipped over, but there's nothing inside.
Looks like it was only tipped over after being hit by something with force.
Alright. That does it for this room, I believe. That is everything, right? Yeah. Alright, so next up, let's go into this room, and let's talk to the mayor's wife. Are you alright, ma'am? Yes, I'm fine. The intruders weren't violent towards us.
Is there anything you noticed in particular about the intruders?
They were wearing masks, so I wasn't able to tell you any specific features. That reminds me, I'm certain the front door was locked. I locked the door just to be safe since my husband had gone to the chapel, and there were just the two of us here. I wonder how in the world they got in. Alright, so now we know for a fact there's no way they could have come through the front door.
Right.
I had such a scare. I was cleaning up the attic when suddenly a bunch of masked men come barging in. Masked men, huh? That means it wasn't a one-man job.
How many people were in the group?
I'd probably guess 3 or 4. Oh, that reminds me. One of them was short. It might have even been a girl. Alright, so now we got a bit more information. We got this up here. Huh? What's this? Found a leaf. Don't you think it's a bit strange for a leaf to be in a place like this? On top of that, it's not a type that grows around here.
You're sharp, Estelle. This is the place where the residents were locked up. Probably dropped by one of the criminals as they were locking everyone up.
So it's a key piece of material evidence, right? I can just imagine Estelle saying that, like, so smugly and all that. Alright, so if we come this... They said the door was locked at the time of the burglary, right? Doesn't look like the lock's been broken either. Which means they got in another way.
They got in another way.
Yeah, I don't know why I read that one. I was just kind of having... So I love this little investigation. So I believe that, yeah, that's all because there's nothing in the kitchen. So now we know now with everything we have, we know that they didn't come in through the front door, but we do know that there was a little marking here. I can show it off again just one more time. It's trying to leave marks, huh? Yeah, and that just tells it, you know, yeah. We know that there's metal markings there, so... Oh, this is one of the things I was missing. There's several documents inside this drawer. They don't appear to have been disturbed.
They seem to be documents regarding the Roland City's government. The fact that these are as they are suggests that there was no political aim involved.
Alright, well, we've got enough information to go off of now, so... Let's talk to Scheherazade. I had the mayor run me through the details. How about you two? Did you find anything? Yep, we found lots of new evidence. Alright then, let's check the details one by one and see what you've come up with. First off, what were the criminals after? Something that could be sold from here, the septium in the safe, or the food... So we know it's not the kitchen because the kitchen wasn't touched.
Right.
And the biggest thing we know is the septium in the safe.
Yeah.
That is missing as such. The answer is the septium in the safe. How many of them were there? We know that there was 3 or 4, based on Lita's description of the, you know, events. Where did they get into the house from? So, if we go through each of these options, through the roof in the attic, we know is not possible. Lita was in the attic at the time of them entering. As such, there's just no way for that to be where they came in from, because they went up into the attic and scared Lita. They picked the lock. Estelle and Joshua even pointed out the lock had not been touched or broken. The first floor window is the only other one that it could be. However, we have evidence that points to the terrace on the second floor. Point blank, what is a portrait of those who have committed the crime? So then, and remember, so this one is a bit harder to figure out based on, you know, just basic knowledge. However, it is a traveler who visited recently. When you think about everything that happened, it would have to be somebody who visited recently, because they would be the ones who knew the septium was in the safe. Wow, you did a good job investigating. Looks like we're able to specify who the criminals are with this information. Mayor Klaus, over the past 2 or 3 days, have you had any new faces in the study? When you put it that way, I guess there's been a number of people. The reporter from the magazine company was one. Oh, so those came to visit you too, huh?
But at the time of the crime, they were with us at the Esmelis Tower. I think we can cross them off the list of suspects.
I see. So, Mayor Klaus, were there any others? Other than that, there was only Josette. Let's not kid ourselves here. Think it'd be a bit of a stretch for her to be our thief. After all, she's a student at the Royal Academy. Criminals aren't always dressed so they can be easily spotted. As for the school uniform, if someone put their mind to it, they could create a replica. But I'm telling you, she was a really nice girl. She was modest and courteous. Right, Joshua?
I'm sorry to say this, but I completely disagree.
Huh?
During that time, when the mayor put the septium into the safe, the girl's eyes lit up like a hunter's, eyeing her prey. Of course, since I had no conclusive evidence, I can't call her out on it. But at least to me, she didn't look like any ordinary student.
And if you remember, the way you're supposed to be able to tell this stuff, actually, funny enough, is based on Joshua's reactions during that scene. You have to remember his reactions during the scene to be able to kind of deduce, hey, it would have to be a recent traveler because it would have to be Josette.
Right.
But, like, that is I mean, that's the level of detail I want you to pay attention to. And believe me, Zero has moments like this too, where you have to think of a minuscule detail that you wouldn't have thought about otherwise to get the bonus. You must be joking. Unbelievable. At any rate, looks like we're gonna have to ask this girl a few questions. You wouldn't have to know where she is, would you? If I remember right, she should be staying at the hotel. She has something about taking off from Roland sometime today. Well, it looks like we're gonna have to hurry then. Estelle, Joshua, let's try the hotel first. Right.
Understood.
And a third member joins the party. Sherazard. Sherazard. Yeah. She is a she's a bracer, as we've, well established at this point, known as the Silver Streak. She is insanely fast. Sherazard. Sounds like a Digimon. Digital monsters. She comes equipped with the best equipment she could possibly have, and quite a good ornament setup except for this shield. But that has to be a wind. So I'm going to do something. I don't like her having shield. I don't like shield in this game. Shield raises your art's defense.
Oh, huh, weird. Okay.
I'm gonna be honest. In this game in particular, don't worry about your art's defense. Not only do not enough enemies really use arts, but at the same time, they are just... The enemies that do are, quite frankly, not that scary. Wait, does she have action by default? I can't remember. No, she doesn't. I'll also give her an action, then. Actually, she's gonna be a primarily... Oh, okay. If I give her EP... Okay, wait, what if I give her... Oh, I can't, because we win 2, of course. I'll put EP cut 1 there. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do here. Yeah, I will do that. That's how I'll go about this. I will give her action. Sherazard is primarily, for me, a mix... I mean, a lot of characters in this game use mix of, arts and, physical attacks, but... Unlike with Joshua, who I prefer to lean more into the physical side of their attacks, with Sherazard, I prefer the, art-based attacks. Anyway, I'm gonna rest at the end real quick. And before we go on with the main story, if you recall, anyone who was here when I... Oh, fuck. I can't do that yet. Okay, never mind. She won't let me.
Fine, Sherazard.
Fine, I'll do story. Still, Joshua and even Sherazard. Is something the matter? Do you remember a girl named Josette? She's a student from the Royal Academy. who should be staying here. Of course I remember her, but she checked out a moment ago.
Oh, crap.
Shoot! We're a minute too late. Let's hurry to the landing port. Oh,
we might be able to catch her there.
she really didn't seem like a bad girl. Maybe if I hadn't tried to run off and ignore the main quest, but of course, you know.
Nah, freak.
First, I had to stop off at the orbment shop and stuff and fix up Charizard's orbments. God, I cannot wait till I have better orbments and better art. Please excuse the delay. The airline should be arriving anytime now. What did I say? This is Captain Divine speaking on behalf of the Burl Airlines. Your flight is delayed because, well, fuck you. We're in an airport. What the fuck are you gonna do? God. As someone who has been on enough planes, fuck that shit. It's like, your flight's delayed. Why? I don't fucking know, dude. Yo, Alan, if you... Something about Estelle saying yo. Yo, Alan! If you hadn't noticed... It's us if you haven't noticed. Oh, it's you guys. And Charizard too. Thank Adios for this feast of the eyes. Yeah, this guy is, you know, who he is. So, what's up?
Really corny on name.
Yeah.
You didn't by chance happen to see a girl in a school uniform around here, did you?
A girl in a school uniform? School uniform from where? From Genis Royal Academy. Oh, baby, those uniforms are so hot. I feel unclean saying this. The contrast of the neatly pleated white skirt and navy blue socks. Ah, yes, I can see them now. Tell me how good the boys' uniforms look like, though. This is one obsession I just don't get. Thus defineth man's eternal struggle. Back on topic here. So you didn't see a girl in the Royal Academy uniform? Nope, not this month. And believe me, I watch for those. I check all the passengers boarding and disembarking, so I can tell you at least she hasn't come here. Which means that she came to Roland along the road without using an airliner. This complicates things.
Our search field suddenly got much bigger. Come to think of it, there must be others, so they've got to be hiding somewhere.
Wait, that reminds me. What does, Estelle? I know you could say wins dinner, but if I remember correctly, you get bonus BP for the leaf.
Ah, damn it.
No, I want to check that real quick. I just want to check because it's in my notes. If it is in my notes, if that would be the case. Okay, yeah, you have to choose pull up the leaf to get it right.
Ah, damn it.
I mean, like, it just would have been funny to say, when's dinner? I almost forgot that we found this. Could this be some sort of clue?
Oh, right. We did find that. Sure, do you know of any places nearby where Service trees grow?
Service trees, huh? I'm pretty sure they grow in Mistwald south of Roland.
Mistwald. That's the forest in the opposite direction from home as Roland, right?
It would seem it's worth looking into. That settles it. Let's hit up the highway through Roland South Gate. You're really excited, aren't you? Well, whatever it is, good luck. Well, we got the information we need. Wait up! You're running like a crazy lunatic! Who can just walk at a time like this? Maybe I should think about cutting back on those blasted cigarettes. What are you up to? You kids again, huh? Actually, we've got to get to Bose ASAP.
But the airliner's not even here yet.
I know that. That's why we're heading there on foot. Take some time, but that's not a distance that we can't cover by ourselves. Well, don't wear yourself out too badly. By the way, are you after a scoop or something? Yeah, and the mother of all scoops, too. No time to talk. We've got to make it there today. Yawning is fun. I wonder if Niall's gonna be alright. See you later, Estelle! Joshua! Well, aren't they a lively pair? Friends of yours? Those are the reporters from one of the jobs Dad asked us to take over. I wonder what's going on. Well, we're gonna be heading off that way too, because there's that chest I skipped far earlier. We're finally gonna go after it.
Oh, whoa.
This is when I wait to do it, because when you have Charizard with you, it's much easier to handle this, because look at how many enemies there are.
Oh my god.
Yeah, imagine trying to handle this with only Estelle and Joshua. Alright, raise our base strength. Also, having Aerial makes this a lot easier.
Yeah,
Hold them
enough.
in. And I'm going to use Firebolt to take out the plant. So they're all going to start coming in towards us, which is what I want. I want them all to head into the Aerial. And do as much damage as possible. Yeah!
Ooh.
And boom! Another one bites the dust. Alright, now we just gotta take these guys out. Shouldn't be too hard. Just a few of them. Charizard has a pretty nice range as well on her attacks. We're about to get hit with this, but that's fine. Hit 1. Hit 2.
From downtown. Whoa.
Yeah, Charizard's range is pretty nice. There you go, all that for taking out those guys.
Beast flesh.
Topaz Talisman! You open the empty chest and stare inside. The chest stares back, accusingly. The Topaz Talisman. A talisman crafted from a certain type of septium. The wearer's attack and defense will become earth-based. Your attacks will now have an earth-based element to them. So, whenever you hit a foe, you'll be doing, with a physical attack, you'll be doing earth-based damage to whoever you equip that to. And you'll become resistant to earth arts.
Wow.
I highly recommend that for at least one of your party members in the coming boss battle. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and equip it on, I guess, Charizard. Actually, Estelle's our tank, and we can't be inflicted with blind, so I want to get a bit more, because I think getting a bit more of this will help me. I'm trying to get a bit more septium, because I'm pretty sure having it is what I want right now. I'm just gonna physically attack these guys. I'm not even that worried. Yeah, they don't do damage, so fuck it. Ah, Charizard, come on. There we go. Charizard, what is Charizard's range again, though, on her attacks? 3, yeah, she has a range of 3.
Dang.
Yeah, that is the beauty of the whip. She just whips her foes right in the face. Modifying trade slot.
In the shape.
Fuck, we're still just short of being able to open that one. And Joshua needs 80, right? Yeah. Joshua needs 80 of each. Oh, you know what? Fuck it. I'll get those 2 from one of... Wait, hold up. Did anything on this road even give fucking fire, or do I have to go kill those fucking... does anything... Lily movers, you give no... Shit, I think I have to go kill the fuckers. Yeah, I have to go kill the fuckers in the sewers.
Oh, lovely.
I mean, they're not tough. They die in, like, one hit at this point, but it's just like, why the fuck?
Yeah, the dirty rats, right?
Yeah. Into the sewers again. Come here, dirty rats. I just want your face to be beaten in. Die. Cover that little bit of damage we took from the fight with the, that we got the Topaz Talisman from. Yeah, that Topaz Talisman is gonna help us a lot during this coming boss fight. Bop him in the face. And there we go. We can open another slot for Estelle before we head off to the, boss of this chapter. Because I'd rather get... Because while I don't think you need all of them open, I am still one short. What? Fucker. And I know what I'm gonna give...
Rats around, dude.
I know what I'm gonna give Estelle, too, so... Okay, there we go. Now we have exactly 50. I know what I'm gonna equip Estelle with. This is so sad. This is so sad. Alexa, play Despacito. Slot! Estelle! Open. Now we have no more, Fire Seraph, which is fine. Alright, going over to Estelle. I'm going to give her... I'm gonna give her EP Cut. That might mean it's better to move. If I remember correctly, it's going to make it better to move. No, okay. It doesn't matter. I thought it would, but no, it doesn't. Well, I'll still do that because that's still going to help me in the end of the day. Later on. Yeah. Later on, it'll help at the end of the day. I thought it would give me more. I can't remember exactly. Wait. So what if I do Eagle Eye instead? Because I know Eagle Eye gives me a bit more. No, not enough. Okay. Yeah, it gives me 3. I was hoping that would be enough, but it's not what it's not, sadly. I mean, if I get rid of heal, still nothing. Okay, yeah. I'm just trying to check, you know, make sure. I mean, you know, it'd be easier if I checked the fucking spell list and saw how much I need for everything, but that's not going to happen anytime soon.
That's a mage.
I have that thing, and I just, like, I could use this. But I won't. Until I actually, like... I use it a lot more, oddly, in the Sky 3. And I really utilize it in Zero and Azure. It's just FC and SC I don't use it during, which is weird. You'd think I'd use it here too, but no. So this is Mistwald, huh? Estelle, we were here earlier getting Bear Claw. Can you tell us anything, Shara? Someone came through here, alright. From what I can see, a number of people passed through here not long ago. I'd wager Mirror we're on the right track. How can you be so sure? Because tracking fugitives is an essential skill for bracers. Anyway, let's check the woods to be sure to keep your voices low. Roger that.
Understood.
Alright. Welcome to Mistwald for the second time. Hey, guess what? Remember when I said these bees were a fucking threat because they could poison you? I have poison resist now. I have poison resist now. Okay. Well, everyone's just gonna fucking miss. Ha 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 ha. You can't poison me. So let's check out the enemies. These guys are who I wanted to mention, though. They're evasive as fuck. Use arts on them. I decided to show off their evasiveness by trying to hit him with Joshua. Hit him with them beautiful arts. They're not really weak to any element either, so just use whatever art you so want.
Smack.
Smack. You can hit them with physical attacks, but good luck with that. I've managed to do it I've managed to beat them by using nothing but physical attacks before, and the fight went on for way too long. I was really bored. I was really bored and wanted to see if it was possible. Bop!
Fair enough.
Bop! Fuck these bees. Fuck the bees. Also, again, I'd like to point out the guide I used suggested me being much higher level than I am. But, again, I'm like, why? It's fucking it's the prologue boss. This thing is about as scary as, you say please don't fuck the bees, but what did that lady in the bee movie do? Am I wrong, though? She left her fiance to be with fucking Jerry Seinfeld bee.
The Jerry Seinfeld bee is gonna die in like a week. This is not a good investment for her.
We blew up again. She hasn't passed. She's allowed to fuck the bees. Here comes the sun, doo-da-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say, why the fuck are you fucking bees? Yeah, the thing suggested being like level 13.
Wow.
I'm like, that is 3 levels higher than I have ever been at this point in the game. I have never been level 13 during this fight. I mean, you get a few levels from Mistwald if you know, fight everything that's on your path. That's another thing, though. I've also been fighting a little bit less than I usually do. Because, you know, trying to keep things moving along is helpful in a... Well, this is a helpful group of enemies. Like, why this particular group of enemies? Yeah, they can cancel your arts, by the way.
Oh, well, that's garbage.
Yeah, not only are they, you know, super evasive, their attack can cancel arts. They are the biggest threat we have faced yet. Come on, somebody just physically hit the fucker. Thank you, Joshua, you did it. This way. It is very easy to get lost in Mistwald, by the way. Ooh, Rhinosaur. This is a bit different from the Rhinosaur we fought out for that one quest, because as you can see, this one is weak to both fire and water arts. The one we fought for the quest was weak to absolutely nothing.
Oh, jeez.
You know, I should check the guide real quick, my notes real quick. Call it the guide because it's my guide. I just want to make sure I'm not missing any side quests. Yeah, okay. No side quests. Yeah, okay. I was just making sure that there weren't any side quests at this point. I didn't think there were, because I was like, this would be a very weird point for there to be other bracer jobs, since, you know, you're supposed to actually be in a rush.
Yeah, you're supposed to be like, yeah, time crunch, my guy.
But this game also has, there are other points where there's a time crunch, and you, oh, I went the right way.
Oops.
Honestly, it's because Mistwald looks the same. I'll come back to Mistwald before leaving, you know, leaving Roland entirely to get the last of the stuff I missed here.
It all just looks like forest.
This was too easy. And to think that something exquisite as this fell into my hands with almost no effort. Wait till Don and Kyle hear about this. You surprised me, for sure. That's for sure. The way you pulled off that act wearing the schoolgirl uniform was simply astounding. Just what you'd expect from the mademoiselle of an aristocratic family. I don't know, I tried to do the fucking Miracle voice again. Yeah. But what's in the past is in the past. But it certainly doesn't hurt that this outfit I can deceive almost anyone. The gullible mayor and that dim-witted bracer girl. Idiots. Oh, the whole lot of them. What was that?
Calm down. Let's see what else they have to say.
You, for a bonus BP? Fine, but I'm not happy about this. Yeah, but that girl seemed pretty tough. I mean, she took care of all those monsters that appeared in the mine. The mine? Oh, so it was you who screwed up their job. If you had done it like you were supposed to, I wouldn't have had to put on a monkey show to get this thing. My apologies. Yeah, forget about it. All's well that ends well. At any rate, those two kids being bracers was an absolute joke. Especially the brainless bimbo. She honestly believed that we could be friends. What a freaking moron! I had to try so hard to keep from laughing. Now that is rich. It's just so absurd. Whoa, how stupid could she be? What's so funny? It's you guys. Yep, the brainless bimbo and her absolute joke of a bracer partner. And this probably comes as a surprise, but we're gonna beat you up now. What bracers? How did they find? You did a fine job stealing that septium from the mayor's residence, but it looks like you were a little careless in the end. In accordance with the laws of the
Bracer Guild, you are hereby under arrest and charged with breaking and entering, vandalism, and burglary.
Plus being an asshole.
It would be in your best interest not to resist, but I'm pretty sure Estelle is hoping you will.
This doesn't look good, Fluffy. This doesn't look good, Fluffy. What are we gonna do, Josette? How about you quit quaking in your boots for starters? These bracers are nothing more than a ragtag group of kids. I think it's time we show them the real strength of the Kapu family. Who are you calling us? Who you calling us kids? You brat! I've had it up to here. And I'm going to do something about it right now. Hey, that's my line. Alright, boys. Get him. Yeah, they just all say this, let's get him. Alright. Our first real boss, Josette. And her 3 monkeys.
Yo, goons.
They're monkeys. Okay. It's not really helpful right now. I'll open up with Clock Up on Joshua, I guess. And I will, morale to boost our strength, and I'll let, alright, she has a few arts, and I am happy this first art is targeting Estelle here. This first art she's gonna go for is, she has a few things she can do. I want to try and show off some of them. Petrify Breath. This art is pretty powerful and exceptionally dangerous. That can inflict Petrify. Petrify freezes you in place. It cannot be cured except for with items. And there is a chance that when you are hit, you will instantly die.
What?
Yeah, Petrify is a extremely dangerous status. If your whole party is petrified, it is an automatic game over.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
She can also just bluntly fucking shoot you. And she can heal. Honestly, Petrify is probably one of the most dangerous status effects in the game. Alright, agility up, so Joshua can dodge more. And she shoots, someone else anyway, so it doesn't matter. No, oh, Firebolt. Alright. And let us teach her a lesson. Not with Pummel. No. Can I get the right fucking... How about this time we actually mean to do something, and we teach Little Miss Bandit a lesson. This is going to hurt like the dickens. Good night.
481.
Yeah, that is called using turns effectively. Strength up, 200 craft point, critical S break. She was gonna die.
Bonk.
She got bonked so hard, she got bonked out of this fucking dimension. How in the world? You had enough yet? That you get? Yeah, and by the way, remember, the guide said be level 13. And have Estelle and Joshua maxed out with their fucking shit. And I obliterated them. You had enough yet? That's what you get for taking bracers lightly. I don't know, I just love that guide. It's funny. It's like, guy, you're going in with like... You're going in to fight a fly with a bazooka. You don't need the bazooka. A fly swatter will be enough.
My friend just joined the stream, and he says to me, join the stream, and the first thing I see is 7 beating a woman. SMH, not based.
Hey, you know what? She stole. And we'll be taking this back, if you don't mind. Thank you very much. Recovered septium crystal. Hey, that septium belongs to me. No, not to you. To the people of Roland. That's who. The sheer nerve of you to say something like that is astounding. Now that we've got the crystal back, how about we move on to confession time? That's an interesting name you mentioned. The Capu family, was it? Me and my big mouth. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. So you want to be a tough egg to crack, do you? I don't mind at all. In fact, I like them that way. Ah! What are you trying to do? That's a dangerous thing to be swinging around like that. Well, if you can't answer with your mouth, then maybe your body can answer instead. But don't worry, I'll be extra gentle. Get away from me, you crazy witch! I think Shara's enjoying this.
Let's just sit back and enjoy the show.
Look out! No.
Look out, Shara.
Fuck! An orbital gun? Are you alright, Shira? I'm fine! Forget about me! Look at that! And... Well, well, well... That looks... An airship? Haha! Looks like the tables are turned in our favor now, aren't they? Are you okay, Josette? Kyle, you're late. Where have you been? Oh, never mind. Just hurry up and give us a hand. No can do. Our push into the Roland region has been put on hold. Something big came up in the Bose region while you were away. What's that supposed to mean? Don't have time to explain. Hurry and hop on, or I'll have to leave you behind. Crap. Just where do you think you're going? We'll pick this up another day. Don't you think you've won either? Payback's gonna be a beast. Is that really the safest place to be when the airship's taking off? Josette! Okay, never mind. And Josette then fell off and died because she was standing on the fucking... Like, is that really a safe place to stand?
I don't know, man.
It's like standing on the fuck. It's like, who are you holding on to? The landing gear of the plane. Fuck it. I sure wasn't expecting anything like that to come out of the woodwork. It looks like they caught us all off guard. This isn't a laughing matter. Right, now I'm so frustrated, I don't even know what to think.
Well, on the bright side, we did get...
Bright side? Hey.
Switching gears, that group sure looked like a bunch of sky bandits.
Yes, they certainly seem to that variety. It also sounded like they made the Bose region their base of operation as well. I certainly wouldn't have expected a group like that to travel all the way to a rural place like Roland. I'm gonna care less if they're sky bandits or brigands. Next time I see that scruffy lying jerk of a tomboy, I'm gonna thwack, bam, kapow her!
What's whack, bam, kapow supposed to mean?
You know, we did hear about bandits operating in the Bose region that have a, airship from Nile. Thus, the septium crystal stolen from the mayor's residence was safely recovered. After returning it to the mayor, Estelle and the others returned to the guild and report the details of the incident. It looks like you had a rough day. Who'd have thought the sky bandits would appear? I don't blame you for letting them escape. No, this time it was my fault. I should have been more careful. I'm really far from being in the same league as Cassius. It's not your fault, Shira. I let my emotions get the best of me, Anne.
I was careless as well.
No, you guys did a great job. Your on-site investigation in the mayor's residence was flawless, too. Don't you think you should recommend them, Aina? Yes, I was thinking the same thing as well. Recommend?
What do you mean?
Hold your horses. First comes the payment for a job well done. Mayoral theft. 6 BP plus 5!
Yo.
And this is for both of you. Recommendation. This is... As of now, you are both junior bracers. In other words, bracers in training. In order to become a senior bracer, you'll need to receive recommendations from all regional branches in the kingdom. This is your first recommendation from the Roland branch. So we have taken our first step into truly becoming bracers, guys. We are just that much closer to being real bracers.
Oh, Pog.
Is it really okay for us to have this?
I had heard that in order to become a full-fledged bracer, we need to achieve something fairly noteworthy.
I think in light of the jobs performed in your father's stead, and the great showing here, your achievements are sufficient. However, those achievements are only work for you here in Roland. You'll need to receive recommendations from the other regional branches after achieving success there as well. Bose, Ruin, Zeiss, and finally Grancel. You've still got a long road ahead of you. Even so, I'm really happy. It was worth all the hard work. Now that we've come this far, do you think we should visit the other regions too, Joshua?
I figured you'd say as much. I agree with you, but we can't decide this all by ourselves. We should discuss it with Dad when he gets home.
Right. Oh? That's the telephone, right? Hello, this is the Bracer Guild's Roland branch in the Liberal Kingdom. Ah, it's been a while since we last talked, hasn't it? I see. Are you sure? That's terrible. I wonder if something happened.
It looks that way to me.
Yes, that's right. He left on business the other day. What? I apologize, but this is a little difficult for me to believe. Understood. I'll pass on the news to his family. They'll be fine. They're bracers too. Yes. If you hear anything else, please let me know. What's wrong, Aina? It's unusual for you to be surprised like that. Who was calling? The Bose branch. Something terrible has happened. The airliner, Lindy, has disappeared over the Bose region.
Fudge.
What?
How is that possible?
I like your reaction to that, Keith. You're just like, what the fuck?
Fudge.
I don't know any of the details, but the Royal Army is currently conducting a wide-scale search. Due to this event, all the flights have been postponed, which we heard earlier when we were at the airport that all flights were delayed. This would be why, I guess.
Right.
Well, that explains the backup at the landing port. And Aina, Estelle, Joshua, please brace yourselves. Your father Cassius was aboard the airliner which went missing.
Yeah, I thought so.
What?
Impossible.
This has gotta be some kind of mistake. It seems his name was on the passenger list. Liberal Bracer Guild, Roland Brantz, Senior Bracer, Cassius Bright, 45. Well, what a note to end the prologue on. But I think that is gonna do it for tonight.
God dang.
Yep.
He got Bermuda triangled.
The airliner Cassius Bright was on has gone missing. So, we'll see what Estelle and Joshua have planned for that next time. Our achievements were our achievement of getting our first recommendation was pretty short-lived, honestly.
Oof.
We do something incredible, and immediately it gets overshadowed by the fact that things are going wrong. Anyway, we gotta find somebody to go raid, and I see exactly who we're gonna go raid. Someone I definitely do not have an obsession with raiding. Don't mind me. We are gonna go give Visi our support. Show her some support. If you aren't following her already, go and follow her, because she is amazing. And deserves, more support. Other than that, tomorrow will be Sonic Adventure, our return to Sonic Adventure 1 at that, because we had our Sonic Adventure stream, and then it got, all that stuff last night. So we'll be actually returning to Sonic Adventure 1 tomorrow. At Tuesday probably will be Code Vein. And yeah, that's all that there is for that. I'm thinking about the week of Christmas doing a watch-along of the Star Wars Holiday Special, because it's awful, and you can watch it just on YouTube. Like, it's just uploaded to YouTube because no one gives a shit about it.
Yeah, fair enough.
So, there's that. Other than that, I'd like to thank everyone who's joined tonight. Thank you again, everyone who subscribed, and I will see you guys all in the next stream here tomorrow. Have a fantastic night, everyone.